Hi, my name is Mashud. I'm 41 years old. I used to work for the government, but now I work as a bouncer. I do close protection work and I do surveillance work. I first started experiencing hair loss when I was in my mid to late 30s. It never bothered me. But one day, a friend of mine, a female, and her son, who I'm quite close to, he came over and said, my mum thinks you're really hot. Everything's really cool about you, except for your hair. And I found that quite funny. He was only 7 years old. But then it started niggling a little bit. And I was thinking, well, do I really want a hair transplant? I looked into the hair transplant and I realised they take hair follicles from different parts of your body when they run out from your head. From your buttocks, for example. I didn't want to have my butt hair on my head, so that was one of the major reasons why I didn't want to go for a hair transplant. Plus, you start losing hair again, and you have to keep having hair transplants. That wasn't my kind of thing. The other option was a hairpiece. Now, going from receded hair to suddenly having a ponytail, I think that would kind of be a bit of a giveaway. I train in martial arts, so one of the students who I train was telling me about a colleague of ours who was bald ever since I can remember him. One day he turned up and it looked like he had a really close buzz cut. He got curious and asked him about it, and he told him it was a new system called SMP, Scalp Micropigmentation. So I was really curious. I said, how did it look? Because you cannot tell that it's not hair. So I did a bit of research, started reading up on it, about the market leaders, and that's how I came across Brandwood, who have two of the best exponents in the art. The reason why I chose Brandwood, it was simple for me. It was because they had this personal touch. They built a rapport with me. It's like going to your local restaurant for years and years and years, or going to a McDonald's. I mean, McDonald's provide a service for you, that's great, but it's like on a conveyor belt. And most of the other competitors operated in that fashion as far as I was concerned. However, with Simon, Paul, Wayne, all their other colleagues, they were quite interested in what I wanted, but also they were honest about what they could deliver, how it would look. I was like the blank canvas, Paul was the artist, Simon was the artist, and it was a work in progress, as opposed to just, this is what you want, this is what we'll do. Whether it looks ridiculous or not, it didn't matter. But to them, it did matter how I would look. Paul, one of the exponents in the art, he's absolutely fantastic. What he did, how he went about doing it, he did it in such a way that it actually looked tailor-made for me, how my hair would have been if I never had hair loss. I did a little bit of playful experimentation. While I was at work, every so often I'd take off my cap and see if anybody noticed. Nobody noticed. People who I've known for years couldn't tell. And that was the best form of flattery I could get. The fact that I was able to go somewhere and it looked completely natural. Now, I have to try and rein it in a bit and stop being a bit cocky now, because there is that possibility that once you've got it, that you're going to flaunt it. And why not? It is really cool. It's an awesome experience.